Hi everybody, welcome back. We are almost done with this cat-eared mystery diamond painting. And so for the last 2 days I have basically done pretty much all of this to get ready for this video. So we're going to finish it up together because you guys have seen me work on this quite a few times. So we're going to finish this up together, and then yeah, it should be fun. I just have one color left over here, and I'll zoom in, and hopefully it won't take me too long. My hand's a little sore today. I had my my hand brace on, but I think it's more like my wrist right here that's hurting. So but it happens. I think it's more because if you guys know, if you watch my other videos, I started a new job. So with that, I'm moving people and stuff with my hand, using my hands a lot more. So there you go. That will cover it there. So I'm moving people a lot. So I think that's why my hand is stressed out. So I'm using my trusty NYX's Notions tray, just some tweezers because this is square drills. If you guys don't know, when I do square drills, I typically always use tweezers. I don't use a pen. I had a question, I think on the last one I did, DP with me of this specific painting. I had a question of why, asked why I use tweezers, and basically it's because it helps me place them better. I gotta move this a little bit this way. There's a section right there, so I'm going to do this section first, and then we'll get back to the one that I was just showing. But I use tweezers because it helps me add them like more straight, I guess. I'm still kind of crooked though, but at least with the tweezers I can see where I'm placing them better and the orientation of them better. And it's also I sit them down kind of lightly so that if I need to move them around, I can without too much trouble. And then I'll use a roller and I will secure them all when I'm done with the entire painting. And I don't multi-place, but as you can see with my tweezers, I will kind of multi-place. I will do 2 at a time. If the diamonds are cut correctly and they don't have a lot of like flaws, sometimes I can pick up 3 at a time, but typically 2 at a time is what I can handle without too much trouble. So it goes a little bit faster doing it this way than single placing it, but I'm still, just using tweezers. Nothing major, right? Nothing major. So, and this is the last color. I'm super excited because, and I'll talk about this a little bit more, but, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I'm super excited that I'm actually finishing this diamond painting, because when I first started it, I honestly, getting into it, I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. But now that I'm finishing it, or getting through it all, I really do like it. I think it turned out really great, and we'll get a full view of it when I'm done putting these in. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. We're going to finish this up. I am feeling better now with my new job. So meaning I'm more confident in what I'm doing. So now I can not, like, so I've done 3 weeks. 3 weeks of work there. And I say 3 weeks, but in reality, it's been like 9 days or 10 days. Because I'm doing overnights, right? So I'm doing 3 12s. And so I'm only doing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And so when I say that I'm getting used to it now, or I'm more confident, it's not, I feel like I'm getting more into a routine, so I can get back to recording videos for you guys where I'm not feeling like, oh, I'm still nervous about work and can't focus on this. Because to be honest with you, for about 2 weeks, I did not really diamond paint that much because I was getting used to the change and all that stuff. And, you get a changing career like that, and especially going into caregiving for memory loss patients, or residents, I should say. It's stressful because I don't want to, they're people. I don't want to mess anything up, right? I want to make sure that I'm focused on providing the best care possible for them. So for the first 2 weeks, I really just was mentally drained and still real nervous about it. But after this last couple of days, I'm feeling more confident and I feel like I'm doing good, doing well. I've had quite a few people tell me that I'm doing good, and that they like to see that I'm very attentive to the residents, and that's what's important to me. I mean, overnights, we have to, obviously check on the residents while they're sleeping and stuff like that, but we also have to do cleaning and get ready for the next day and stuff like that. So there's a lot that you have to do, but I think that the most important thing is being attentive to the residents. And there's a few residents there that don't really sleep. So, if I don't get to mopping the floor one night, I was a little stressed out about that, but I'm feeling better now. I'm able to handle different situations better now, and I'll just keep getting better, which is nice. I'm not real worried about my capabilities now, but it is hard, physically hard, because some of the residents can't, do things on their own anymore. So, most of them can't do things on their own anymore. So, there's a lot of lifting, a lot of, making sure that you've got stability for them physically. So it takes a toll on my hands and on my back, and so I'm getting used to it. It'll be okay. It's been quite some time since I've done such physical work. I mean, even when I was doing physical work at my old job, it was running a machine or something like that, so it wasn't like a lot of heavy lifting or anything crazy like that. So I just got to get my body back into shape, which, you know, it'll come. I'm not worried about it. But I am liking the hours. I really do enjoy, it's hard. I'm not going to say it's not hard doing 12-hour shifts, but doing 12-hour shifts and then having 4 days to recoup is really, really nice. So I like that. And now I'll be able to, like I said, I'm feeling more comfortable, more confident. So now I'll be able to refocus on getting videos done for you guys. And yeah, I'm really, really happy. I am. You guys have left some comments, some beautiful comments, and I really, really appreciate it. I do have a couple that I have to reply to. One of them, I think, was, I think they were asking, because I mentioned that my husband might be changing his hours, and in one of the last videos, in my last video, I think I mentioned it, and they had asked, I think it was Janine, had asked if if his hours change, am I going to change my hours? And the answer to that is no. And the reason being is because with him changing his hours and going to day shift, it's still going to work out better for me and us, for me on these hours, because we'll still have way more time together than what we did have previously, and he'll be way happier doing a regular 40 hours in the morning. He'll be home from work at like 2 in the afternoon, you know, 2:30, so me having still 4 days off it's going to be good. There's not really going to be any issue or me needing to change my hours. And I think I like with this job, I think I like the night shift better. I've helped out on earlier shift, and it's very, very hectic, and there's a lot of caregivers there, and you can kind of be like fumbling over each other at times. So I think the night shift is better for me. The overnight shift is better for me, but we'll see. Who knows? I am going to, they did ask me if I wanted to get certified for a QMAP, so I am going to do that, do my best to get that certification, which means, you know, more responsibility, more leeway, I guess you could say. So, and we need it. There's not enough for QMAPs for overnight, so I think it'll work out. I am nervous about that. God, it's been forever since I've been in a school situation, but I'll just, you know, take my time and do the best I can, and I'm sure I'll do fine. But it is nervous, you know, it does make me nervous, but I will do that, and that'll be good for us. Yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm really loving it. I feel like I feel a little bit more at peace now, so that's good, because I was very, very stressed out and not happy at my old job. So I'm super, super happy now. And yeah, I'm excited to be able to get back to recording for you guys. I need to find some more stuff and order some more stuff. I do have some things coming in, so you'll look out for some unboxings for that. So when that comes in. And then I've got some really cool ideas that I want to do. I'm thinking about getting some custom diamond paintings made. So there's going to be a lot that I want to share with you guys. I still want to go into the live thing. I think that'll be really fun to do. But I'm going to have to research that and see what I need in order to do that. I did get a new computer, like I think I told you guys that. So I do have a new PC, which should be able to handle all of that. So I'm super excited. Super excited. These colors up here are really, really pretty that are up on the top here. They're very, very bright. I might actually frame this, like, put it up in my living room. I think it would look really cute in my living room, so I might frame this when I get done, if I have a frame that is available that's the right size. I'm not sure if I do. I do have, I did get like a 10-pack of frames a while ago, and I think this one will fit in it. So when I get done with this, I'm gonna off camera, I'm not gonna do it on camera, but I'm gonna see if if it'll fit in one of those and get it all nice and framed. I think it'll look good hanging up in the living room next to, we have the curtains that we have in our living room are like a blue velvet, a dark blue velvet, and so I think these bright colors next to that will look really, really good. So I kind of want to do that. But yeah, oh, see, that's the only thing about, I just like shot drills all over the place. That's the only thing about tweezers. If you squeeze too hard, you wind up squeezing them right out of your tweezers and they fly all over the place. But that's okay. This came with a lot of extra drills, so I'm not real worried about it. I haven't had much trash in here, but the trash that I have had with these drills are ones that weren't separated properly, and then ones that have like that crater on the top of it. So, but other than that, oh, and I have had some that weren't cut properly, in the sense of they're not the right shape or size. So that's a little frustrating. But again, by using tweezers, I'm able to pick those out real quick, and I'm not being held up by the trash. So that's good. So I've been talking fast, haven't I? Huh? Oh my gosh, this one's like stuck, but not stuck. There we go. So how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I do. I hope you're doing well. It's getting warm outside. Last couple of days we've had our windows open, which is really nice. That's another thing I want to do is, we have a really nice back porch, and so I honestly want to take my camera out there and diamond paint out there and record some stuff out there, because I think it'll be nice, and it'd be interesting to see the difference in the lighting. It's shaded, but it's still pretty bright, so I'm not sure what it would look like, but I want to try it anyway. Take you guys out back with me, and then maybe you'd be able to see my puppy a little bit more. Izzy's so cute. He's so adorable. He's still getting used to the hours too of us, or me changing my hours, because now I go to work the same time as my husband does, so they're by themselves for 12 hours rather than just a few hours. So there's a little bit of adjustment there. Like he went to the bathroom in the house the other day. Oh, I just squeezed it too tight again. He went to the bathroom in the house the other day, which, you know, I can understand, but at the same time, he's going to have to get used to these hours. And I guess, you know, he's small enough, so if I got to carry him out into the backyard before we go, then that's what I'll do. Because I think he gets, you know, kind of sad when we go to work because he wants us to stay home with him all the time. But I think that's any animal, you know, even some cats, as independent as they are, they still love our company. And I think that even cats get kind of bummed out when we change our routine. It's not that they get bummed out because we go to work. I think it's just the change. Animals like things to be the same. So, so yeah, I think that might be it. I think it's just nervousness from the change and being home for so long by themselves. But I'll get used to it. Oh, speaking of animals, at the place that I work at, there is a goose that has a nest in one of the planters in the, I don't know what you call it. It's like the way the building is designed. There's you have, you know, an east side and a west side, and they're kind of mirrored, and then in the middle of it all, in the middle of each area, wing, right, east and west, there's a patio area, but you know, the whole building surrounds it, so it's not like the residents can get lost, so to speak. And so on one of the sides, on the, I think it's the west side, on that patio area, there's a goose that laid her eggs in that area, in one of the big planters there. And so I'm excited to see the baby geese. I don't think I've ever seen baby geese like outside of like pictures. I don't think I've ever seen live baby geese. So that's going to be super exciting. All right, I'm going to zoom out because we finished this. I'm super excited about this. So let me get this out of here. And I'm going to move my easel or drafting table, whichever you want to call it. It's a drafting table. But sometimes it's just easier to say easel, huh? And here we go. Zoom. That's as far out as I can zoom, but you can see it now. Look at this. I think it turned out great. I think it really did. And I was kind of bummed out. I thought it was going to not be, not look good when I first started it. I'm going to roll it. I was worried that it was going to look weird because it was such bright colors. But the way that the picture is, it makes sense now. Here we go. There is a couple of colors that are kind of weird. Like right here in the middle, there's a green drill right there, which kind of doesn't make sense, but I mean, it does, but it doesn't. And then this is a little hard to see here. You have the outside of the flower that's a bright yellow, and then you have a very pale yellow in the background, so it's a little difficult It's a little difficult to see the color variation on the camera. You might be able to see it. So like you got that right there where it's this darker yellow going into the pale. But I think overall for a mystery diamond painting that has 30 colors, I think it's pretty good. I think it turned out pretty good. The gapping, you know, it's a combination of me and the drills. The drills were like very misshapen. There's a lot of them that weren't, they're just not the same sizes. But looking at it from a distance, and I'm going to hold it up a little bit so I can see it better. Looking at it from a distance, really you only see it right here is where it's most apparent that there's gapping. But the rest of it's not too bad, and I could probably fix that with my, I have one of those, one of these. So if I just kind of maybe move this a little bit, and it's probably because I had reversed the canvas when I started doing this upper part. That helped a little bit. But yeah, I think it turned out great. What do you guys think? I'm looking at it in my camera as I'm talking to you guys and moving around. And from a distance, like that distance, it looks really cool. So you know what? As much as I was, you know, kind of like not happy with it starting out, I am very happy with how it finished. So would I buy this again? That's the question. Would I buy a mystery diamond painting from Cateared again? I think that if they could get better drills, I would. The fact that the drills are misshapen, like some of them weren't even square, some of them were kind of on one side cut on an angle. So I think that if they got better drills, I would probably buy from them again, because the spacing on it isn't that bad. The spacing on the canvas isn't bad at all. It's the drills that make it bad. So if they, you know, would I recommend it to somebody? If it's on sale, I would say, yeah, go ahead and buy it. If it's on sale, my opinion. You know, something like this. And I don't remember how much I paid for this. I want to say it was like maybe like $25 or something like that for this size, which is, I'm not sure what size this is. Let me see if I can grab my measuring thing. So we've got it as, this is a 30, probably what, a 30 by 40? 30 by, yeah, 30 by 40 basically. Like 25 bucks I think I paid for this. So yeah, I mean, I think if they improve their drills, I would buy it again. But I don't know if I would buy something for this price from them again, just because the drills were just not as good as I hoped. I mean, I've had budget diamond paintings that had better drills than this, so that's just my opinion. Again, my opinion. So, but I think the picture overall is very cute, and I like it, and I enjoyed, after I got through the initial annoyances down here, I enjoyed doing the rest of it, and I'm glad that I finished it. So No regrets, right? All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for me for today. And I will hopefully see you guys very soon. And until then, have a good day. Bye.